133 in Huntington Beach, California. Do you mind if I sit down? It just makes me less nervous.
You feel all those eyes upon you.
Yes.
See, our problem is we have to look right at the guy.
Okay, so I want everyone to close their eyes and take a deep breath, doing a little visualization. Now picture in your mind the person you love most, your grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, brother, sister, son, daughter, granddaughter, grandson, close family member, or friend. Now imagine you're walking down the street on a beautiful sunny day and all of a sudden they are killed, taken from you unexpectedly in an instant. You may now open your eyes. Most people who have lost someone close to them have felt that pain, that emptiness, that black hole in their heart. For me, it was my cousin. After he died, I felt that black hole. During my first year participating in Run for the Wall in 2018, I had the opportunity to honor my cousin through Missing Man formation on the run. I met the Missing Man coordinator, Joseph Hudson, who is, there's Joseph. And I learned that he was a POW in Iraq. But I was feeling so many emotions about my cousin, I did not really comprehend anything I was hearing. The Missing Man formation allowed me to heal and close part of that black hole. The next day I was approached and offered to do a side mission here to Pecos, Texas. I had no idea what to expect. I was told it was more for the Iraq and Afghanistan veterans and supporters, so I immediately accepted the mission. The day of the mission, about 35 riders broke off from the main group and rode to Pecos. We had people from all over the United States and the world in our group, including Canada and Norway, who also fought in the Iraq War. We were escorted through the outskirts of town to the Veteran Memorial Park by the fire and police departments. When we got to the park, everyone gathered around a pop-up tent where we were greeted by the family of Johnny V. Mata. They provided refreshments, and we were given photos of Johnny and a coffee mug with his name on it. This was the picture that they gave us with his info on the back. And they gave us a coffee mug with his name on it. Then Joseph Hudson spoke and told us about Johnny and what happened the day he was killed, a short version. Then one of the riders who was with us started to talk to the family, and he told them he was part of the mission that recovered Johnny's body, as well as the other soldiers from the 507th Maintenance Company who rescued Joseph Hudson and the other POWs. He was telling the Mata family how respectful the soldiers on this mission treated the bodies they recovered. I was up front, and when he started the story, I started to cry. And being the tough infantry soldier that I think I am, I slowly began moving to the back of the crowd. And when I got to the back, I looked up and I noticed there was not a tear or a dry eye at this entire function. At that moment, I felt a slight weightlessness. I did not have that empty feeling inside me anymore. The part of the black hole that was left was gone. My heart was no longer hurting. It was then I noticed that we were all healing. After everyone was able to gain their composure, the Mata family began to tell us about the Veteran Memorial Park, how and why it started, and what stage of the planning the park was in. We were provided a brochure which explained that phase 1 was complete and money is being raised to complete the next phase. I've had many moments during this run, and this was another moment. A fire was lit in me, and I wanted to help others to start healing like I just did. At that moment, I decided to raise awareness and raise money for the Veteran Memorial Park. Being the president of the American Legion Riders, Chapter 133 in Huntington Beach, California, my first order of business was to bring this project to our chapter. Then conduct a chapter vote to approve the Veteran Memorial Park in Pecos, Texas, as one of the programs we would fundraise for. This passed 100%. Next, we started to raise awareness about the park. We made a website, vmpinpecos.com, and organized a few fundraisers. I contacted the city and started asking questions. I even called the mayor at work and talked to her about the project. I was also told to contact a veteran service officer who was helping raise money, and of course, I contacted the Veteran Memorial Park Committee. After speaking with one of the members of the committee, Rosa Salinas, Johnny's sister, I learned a great deal about the Veteran Memorial Park. I learned it started when a gentleman wanted to donate a granite stone in Johnny's name. Then I learned that the city donated the land for the park, and the city of Pecos had matched dollar for dollar the donations made for phase 1 of the park. Now phase 2 is next. The reason I am here, not only because this project touched my heart and was healing for me, but to ensure the next phase of this project gets completed. Though I am from California, this memorial park will be healing for all veterans, not just for me, not just for the city of Pecos and the surrounding areas, but all who come from all over the world to visit or just to pass through Pecos. From what I understand, basic plans without a memorial wall have been drawn up for the second phase. The committee's plan is to have a wall for all the names of veterans in the area and a section of the park for people to buy bricks for any soldier they want to honor. My goal tonight is to get some items clarified regarding phase 2 and see how we can help the committee and the city of Pecos make phase 2 happen. Before we donate the money that was raised for this project, we need some assurances. We have a responsibility to the people who generously donated a humble amount of $2,208.44 to ensure the money is being used as proposed. Speaking on behalf of the donators, my chapter, and all who came to support us, that is what needs to be clarified. Who is currently in charge making decisions for the park? The brochure states Veteran Memorial Park Committee, but as I was talking to the many parties involved, I learned a veteran service officer is now helping outside of the committee. After speaking to the VSO, I became concerned because he mentioned he was obtaining a separate bank account that would be under his control, separate from the city. Our chapter treasurer contacted the city to get financial clarification of this project. The city responded they are involved and the money should be donated to the city. Due to this confusion, I brought the concern to our chapter members and it was voted to hold the donated funds until phase 2 has the proper plans and budget in place. We also voted to start a nonprofit for the Veteran Memorial Park. This will allow for raising money for grants and provide a tax exemption for donations. I am asking the city to vote on the following. 1, to confirm the Veteran Memorial Park Committee is to continue to make the decisions and oversee the process of completing the Veteran Memorial Park. And 2, to allow the committee to oversee the drafting of the updated plans of phase 2 to include the memorial wall and the area for honor bricks. And then to show support for this Veteran Memorial Park, I just want everybody who is not from Pecos to stand up who came here today. And all these people and outside of Pecos to support this Veteran Memorial Park. And that's all I have.
Okay, thank you very much. We actually cannot vote because it's not an agenda.
Yes, I know.
So I think we actually have kind of a two-way street here. When we have process set up to where any donations can be accepted through the city, and then that the city does match those funds. What the VSO officer is doing is raising money as well for parts of the Veterans Park that wasn't initially under the committee. So it's all going to the same cause, and so we'll just have to work together as we have been doing. you know, however you want to donate that, I would say donate it to the city, because again, that's how we are matching the dollar for dollar, and so that will double the generosity that your group has raised to this date.
And with the one question, because I know they were saying that they wanted the bricks for other soldiers and the memorial wall, but that wasn't in the phase 2. So would they be able to update the phase 2 plans to put the veteran memorial wall and? Because the VSO wanted a memorial wall for, I believe he's
back here.
He had 32 names and I think 3 Medal of Honor.
There's 38 names so far, and that's not going through all of World War I names, but there's 38.
Since he's come on board, he's done a lot of research too in trying to find all the names that are from Reeves County. And it is taking some time, and you know, anytime we can find, I say he can find another name, then to me that's just, you know, what this Veterans Park is about, to recognize the veterans. Can I just ask where each one of you are from? If you want to just say your first name and where you're from, exactly. California's a big state if y'all all from California, so.
My name's Davida. I'm from Huntington Beach, California.
Okay.
All the way on the ocean all the way to Texas.
Ocean view, right?
Yeah.
You don't see much of that here.
No, no. I've been looking, and it just seems to go straight out to nowhere.
Okay. The road behind.
Carmen from Lauderdale.
Okay.
Leon Humphreys, consider Balmoral home, live in Odessa.
Okay. The third row.
JJ Jernigan, Odessa, Texas. We live in Gardendale.
Okay.
Alfredo Gomez, United States Army Infantryman. I ride out of New Mexico Leisure Riders, but I reside in California. Rode in from California here to be for this event today.
Awesome. Thank you.
Robin Grove, I live in Andrews. I'm helping support the American Legion
Sure.
and the chapter of in 138,
Post 430.
430.
Okay. Thank you. Next row.
I'm Denise Garza out of Odessa, Texas, down the street. I'm a Gold Star mom. I'm here to support the Mata family.
Great.
We're family.
That's right.
Joseph Hudson, El Paso, Texas, former prisoner of war. Johnny was right next to me when he was killed, and I just offer my support to him, the family, and everything. And I appreciate the city stepping up to honor not just Johnny, but all veterans here in Reeves County. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Next row.
Tracy, Odessa, Texas.
Odessa, sir.
Rick, Odessa, Texas.
Okay.
Brian Andrews, Texas.
Okay.
Originally from Wyoming, Hot Springs, moved down 3 years ago, and I'm here to support the 440 chapter of the
Okay. Thank you.
Tim?
Oh. Ladies first.
Shannon from Arizona, just recently relocated here to Texas.
Okay. Sir.
Tim.
I would just like to recognize the other veterans, because I know we have some here, so if you would please stand if you're from our area, or from wherever, if you're a veteran, please. You are local, in 2 branches, I know. Okay, state your name, please.
Oh,
Any
Ron
of the
Garcia,
veterans.
Pecos, Texas. I got a medal, but it wasn't a medal because of courage or anything like that. I got a medal because I kept out of trouble, guys.
Terry Scalp from Pecos, Texas, class of '89. I was in the 82nd Airborne, 2nd Rank Battalion, from Pecos, and I never got any good medals either, just some good conduct medals. I was lucky to get
Gotta
those.
start somewhere.
Oh, boy.
I got that Army good conduct.
Arthur Orona, United States Army, 1977, 1980.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh.
Any other veterans? I know, okay.
John Cam, Chief Road Inspector here in Pecos. He was in the Navy from '89 to 2009.
Wow.
Retired out, there you go. I know there's another veteran or 2 out that way, so, you know, we cann't express Robert Fuentes, I know you.
I served in the Army in Vietnam. 583 transportation test.
Bless your heart. Thank you, Robert. Here's another one. I know there's at least one more out there.
The veteran. We're looking for veteran.
Joe.
Our gold, another Gold Star
We're
family.
talking about veterans.
Call that?
Joe Tollett, I was in the United States Army, did 2 tours in Vietnam.
Welcome home.
Mhm.
I know there's another one out there, but,
He's
I'm
hiding.
a military family. My father was in World War II. He was a POW for about 20 months. All 3 of my brothers went into the Navy, and my son was Air Force, and my husband's Marine Corps, so kind of got all the branches covered. So, you know, I think it's honorable for anyone to give service to their country, and, you know, thank you to each of you that have, so that we can enjoy our freedoms today. So, thank you very much. Thank you for your time.